Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Thank you very much for joining me this video, and today we are going to be trying to do this over here. Now, I know I said I might do this off camera, but the reason I'm not going to be doing this off camera is simply because this is not going to get us to that height. This is not going to allow us to test these rocket boosters at that particular height. It's just not going to happen. I've done the calculations. I've done a few, I adjusted the thrust limiter to this, did some calculations there. This entire setup will run out at, I'd say about 22,000 meters is where that's going to run out in this configuration. If I were to up this, it's actually going to run out faster, but we're going to get a little bit more speed. Now, can we get up to 41,000? Yes. We can get up to 41,000, but we will be coasting up to 41,000, not testing. So, I think we need a redesign. I think we need an absolute redesign, so here we go. Again. There we go. Mark 1 command pod. Again, we're going to start with this. Now, we need to really think about how we're going to set this up. We've got our fuel tanks, we've got the boosters. I am just wondering if we can use these boosters aside from those. Okay, so my thinking is we're going to, first of all, we're taking some science up there. We have to take science up there. It's very, very important. So let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. This is not in the center, is it? No. Ooh, don't do that. Well, now it's on the floor, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to jump on this, all our standard beginnings. So here we go. Nope, open that, please. We're going to stick a few things in there, as you normally do. We have the crew cabin now, which I think we could use for something, but I don't think that's going to be good enough for us. Anyway. Let's go for science, and let's stick these in here. Let's go ahead and rotate them correctly. There we go. One can go there, and one can go. No. Yeah, there we go. Just in case we might be able to use two. I don't know. So the issue we had last time, if I remember correctly, how do I rotate this? Is it that way? There we go. The issue we had last time was that we had too many parts on the other ship. Now, I have a feeling we're going to run into that problem here as well. But if we do, I might actually go ahead and because it says here, look, 7 of 30. I might actually go ahead and increase the part number or part count by upgrading the vehicle assembly building. But anyway, so we've done that. We need our decoupling device, not a heat shield. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a decoupler. What's that? Is that a tiny one? Whoa, that's too big. There we go. We're going to go for that. Then we're going to add in our fuel tanks. Now this is where things are going to get interesting. So if I were to add 3 of these this time, the problem is the part count is just shooting up at the moment. 11 of 30 already. If I were to add 3 of those, and then an engine. Now we've got the... I'm just thinking. That has... No, it doesn't... Yeah, it has a lot better thrust for... Well, let me think. This thing has thrust of 167 kilonewtons. So let's say that's got 170 kilonewtons and uses 6 liquid fuel per second. So if we were to do 170 divided by 6, we're getting what? 28? Is it 28 or thereabouts? Almost 28 in that configuration. I think. Yeah, I think it's roughly 28, isn't it? So we've got 28 on this, let's say, and then on the other one. So if we go over to what's it called? This one. Is it that one? Yes. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What about this? Interesting. Anyway, so we've got this over here. And that's the Reliant Liquid Fuel engine. That does 205 for 7. So if we do 205 divided by 7, that's roughly 30? Approximately? 210 divided by 7 would be 20. Yeah, it's about... 210 would be 30, so this is just under 30, 29. So one does 28, the other does 29. This is clearly a better or more efficient engine. This is clearly a more efficient engine. Now, efficiency is probably going to be important for us, so we're going to have to use that engine. There we go. Right, so we've made our decision there. What's the weight of the engine though? What's its mass? 1.25 ton. 1.5 tons. It's even lighter. It's lighter and more powerful. The only problem with it is it's not a gimbaling engine. And that's going to cause issues because we don't have any other control surfaces. So unfortunately we might have to go for this one because of the vectoring, the thrust vectoring capabilities. Okay, so we're going to have to go for that for now. Now, that's a much larger ship. Much larger. If I were to now start our decoupling sequence, hang on a minute, hang on a moment. Give me that as a double. Put it that way. I've just had a thought. Oh no, don't do it that way. It's that way, isn't it? I've just had a thought. What if... This is very silly, but what if... Where is it? What am I looking for? Yes. What if I were to put this on here, like so, and do that? Ah, they don't have shrouds. Ah. Okay. Now what is that? Not a lot, but it is enough to get us going, right? Let me think. That would be enough to get us going. And it might just give us the boost we need. That might just give us the boost we need. Right. How close are we on our part limits? We're still okay. Provided, but we put 2 of those on. Now we've got 10 to go. I feel like these we can just get rid of. Alright, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put a decoupler here as well. Now that's getting pretty close on the limit. 22. Okay. I feel like that's going to really be interesting on the physics as well, because that's going to want to push in, that's going to want to push in because of where that's connected. I suppose if I got rid of that, if I bring this down to say there, then connect these up, even if I lift that just a slight amount, that should make it a lot. It's not really attached properly, has it? That should stop the push inwards too severely. That's now straight about that, so it's being pushed up, trying to be pushed in, but the support is there, not there, so there isn't so much of a moment pushing it in. Science, engineering, doing stuff. Okay, that's good. Now the only problem is we don't have many parts left. 22 parts. Now I want to put a drogue chute and a parachute on that. That's going to be 26. I wanted to put one on here as well. That's going to be 28, and that's going to be 30. I suppose we could get away with it. Let's try it. Let's try. Let's see what happens. If worse comes to worse, we'll have to get rid of another additional bit of science. Oh, I wanted to put these on as well, but we don't really need them because we're not. And strut connectors. That would have been really fantastic. A brand adapter for the larger ones. We don't need to do that quite yet. Right. Okay. Let's think. Let's think. Where is it supposed to be? Utility. There we go. Right. So we want to put a drogue chute on each of these. Right. So that's our first task. There we go. There's a drogue chute. Not exactly where in a reasonable location. Alright, there we go. There's a drogue chute. Why is it doing that? No. No, no, no. It's supposed to mirror it, but okay. There's a drogue chute, and there's a parachute for you. There you go. Right, how are we looking? 26, as I said. Okay. Then we do the same for this. So we're going to put a drogue chute on it, and then a parachute on it. That's 27. Although it's decided to copy that, so no, we're going to switch symmetry off. Go away. Go away. No, don't take both away. Parachute. Drogue chute. There we go. Okay. And then finally we need the same for this thing over here. We need a drogue chute. And a parachute. Oh no, we've got the parachute. Okay, no, hold on. We've got the parachute. We've got the parachute on top. We just need a drogue chute. That gives us 29. Is it possible? No, it's not going to be possible. We still need two parts. Oh boy. Now, is that going to get us to 41,000 feet? 41,000 meters. It'll get us to 41,000 feet, no problem. 41,000 meters, I don't know. I really, really don't know. It might. It might not. It's starting to look more like a rocket, though, that's for sure. And we're just maxed out on parts here. It's almost at its maximum weight as well. Ooh. I'm also just thinking, if we're going to be testing this at that speed, right, what I need to do is I really am going to have to cut this back on power. We're going to be relying on this to boost us up more than this. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. If we bring this back to 25, is that going to be enough to keep us within the limit? These can stay at 100. They're going to be maximum boost power. That can stay at maximum. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright. I think that seems pretty good. Toggle flag, where? We've done this before, I know we have. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Reaction wheels normal, sure. Now the only other issue I have here is that we have no aerodynamics, which is going to be a problem. I feel like no aerodynamics is going to be a huge issue here for us. So, in order to fix that, we're going to have to take a drop on the science, like so. And we are going to have to add... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I do not like this design at all. We're going to have to add... Not that. Basic fin. Yeah, we're going to have to add this, aren't we? Oh, but if we add it there, it might just be enough to get us started. Is that going to be enough to give us the aerodynamic capabilities that we want? I feel like the center of aerodynamics is up there somewhere. No, it's now below. That's not ideal. At the moment, it's up there, which is not ideal at all. That would be ideal. I feel like it's going to cut the drogue chute. Should we just try a wacky design like that? Let's just try that design. It's not exactly the best of designs. We're going to call this the Boost 1. Now, the reason we're calling this the Boost 1 is because I think this is going to be the first of our booster tests. We're going to be starting to do actual booster tests here with various different boosters. So that's why this is called Boost 1. Okay. The first in a line of booster test rockets. Rockers? Yes. Rockets, all designed to take us to orbit. Maybe. Probably not, though. Yeah, I think that should do the trick. Now, obviously, as the fuel runs out, as those two pop off, that's going to jump up, so it should be a little bit more controllable. Ugh. I feel like this is going to be really, really bad. I do genuinely feel like this is going to be really, really bad. I want to get rid of those then. I want to bring them up somewhere. Yeah, I want to bring them up there. Thank you. That's a little bit better. Okay. Right, let's get these sorted. So, we've got these. These need to go... No, right. Let's just work this out. Is it you two? Yeah, you two go there. Then that's going to happen. That, where's our main one? That stage can go right at the bottom. Right. So that goes, then those two fire. Then we're going to have that happen, then that and that happens at the same time, because we're hoping that we are going to be slow enough to launch both of those. That should be fine. Then what's going to happen is that and that should go with that decoupling, yes. And then that and that. Okay, that looks like it's set up correctly. Should we try this? Because I feel that it's possible. This might work. This might actually work, but it's going to be cutting it fine. Very, very fine. I also feel like the lack of our aerodynamics is going to cause it to crash and burn. Thank goodness we still have a gimbaling engine. But the extra weight is also going to be a concern for me. Ah, there we go. There's the issue already. I can already see that issue. Oh, there's a thumbnail for the most ugliest rocket I've ever designed. I don't think I've ever designed a rocket quite as appalling as that, honestly. Right, switch on SAS and let's give it a launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the initial boost is great. That initial boost was what we needed. Here goes the second boost. Okay, secondary boost is also working. That's going to destroy the launch pad, I just realized. Ah. I didn't think of that. We're going to hear 2 explosions very shortly. Liquid fuel is holding up quite nicely here. Surprisingly not exploded yet. Debris did not destroy. Nope, there it goes, and there goes the launch pad with it. Right, now we've got to keep this in range, so let's do that. Alright, no, keep it in range, keep it in range. This is very important for us to keep this in range. Now those boosters are still going. We don't need... Right, okay. Okay, this is a problem. Can I... Right, okay, this is going to be an issue. We're speeding up, not in the way I want to, and certainly not where I want to. Alright, we have now hit... We've gone too far. That's what's happened here. We have gone too far. We are now in orbit. Lovely. That didn't go to plan. Wait, it has gone to plan. No, it hasn't, because the boosters are out. Oh, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. Can I take a crew report from up here? No. Can I get some science from up here? So we definitely got to where we wanted to get to. The problem is that we didn't manage to... Right, we've done that. Can I not get a crew report from up here? Well, no useful crew reports. The only problem is we were too fast. So that means we're going to have to slow down even further upon this. Also, where are we going to land? Alright, not too far out, that's fine. Alright. Now you're probably wondering, why have I not detached this yet? Well, there's a reason why I haven't detached it, and that's simply because it's not a... It's going to be pretty handy for us on aerodynamics, I feel, not to detach this. Oh dear, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. I just feel like it might be helpful on aerodynamics if we weren't to do that. We will detach it soon, I think. In fact, you know what? I've had an idea. We've got liquid fuel to burn. Let's switch to retro. Retro rockets. Why not? That can slow us down a little bit. We failed that experiment though, but we did go up to space. There we go, we are now slowing down once again. Oh, the use of retro rockets. That's something I didn't think of. That's just come to me right now. Slow us down, keep us safe. And it's slowing us down at a very, very nice rate. Without having to use parachutes at this point in time. And as soon as it runs out, that's when we're going to do our detach. Twice, actually. What I want to do is I want to see if I can get down to 10,000 meters very gently. We are now slowing down to below the speed of sound here. And as a matter of fact, we're slowing down due to drag as well. There you go, that's drag slowing us down right now. Slow us down even further. There's the detach. There's the next detach. And here's our one. Oh, that's going down. Bye bye. Oh wow, that really went, didn't it? Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Where's the other two? One's right there. Oh god, that seems bad. Oh wait, I heard it. There it goes. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool to see. And we didn't land far. We didn't land far at all. Right, let's increase that time warp then. There we go. Look, it's right there. Where's the other ones? Where are the other ones? One's over there, and one is over there. That's fantastic. That is really, really fantastic. Hopefully that doesn't now destroy itself. It should be okay because it's landing on water, so should be alright. Yes, it survived. Right. That one should definitely survive. And then that will probably not survive. Yeah, that one's probably not going to survive anyway. So we've learned something here. We've definitely learned something here, that getting a test at a certain altitude is not as easy as it seems. There we go, we are down. We can now recover this particular vessel. We'll get our science, at least we can get our science and stuff, so we might be able to sort something else out there. There we go, done, done, done. We're going to fast forward just a little bit to 5 times, because I think we still have some debris that's left to splash down. I think. Come on. Anytime now. 100 times, potentially. Should have splashed down by now. Maybe it's just destroyed itself. I don't know. Right, let's recover that debris then. Alright, we've done that. Let's go to the research facility and actually grab something then over here. Right, so we can, now with 50 science, we can get aviation, which is a big one for us, or we can get flight control, which is another big one for us. I feel like we should really start doing this. Let's do that. Right, next up is landing. Landing struts, escape launch system, an Excel parachute, a small landing gear. Wait, what? I don't have a landing gear for this. Yeah, I have a fixed landing gear and a steerable landing gear. Great. So we should be able to make some very small aircraft, which is probably what I'm going to do in the next video after doing another test of this. Obviously, we're going to do that again. So we're going to rearrange this, probably to have even less thrust than what it originally has, and then we'll work from there. Yeah, I think having even less thrust may do the trick. I'm just trying to work out how little thrust we need. Alright, some more maths needed. I didn't think I got that too badly off, but I think we're going to need some more maths to be done there, so I am going to do that off camera, and then we'll see if we can get the right numbers on that, and then I'll show you what the right numbers are, and then we'll take it up and do all the science and all the fun stuff. I feel like if that was 25, I feel like maybe 20 probably wouldn't be. No, it went up 20 acceleration, square root 17. 17 might do the trick. So I might try it at 17 in the next video. I'll do a little bit more thinking on that, but I think 17 might do the trick to keep us up. And then what we can do is we can compensate with the liquid engine if it's a little bit. In fact, I can play it on the safe side. I can go 15 and then play it on the safe side and compensate with the liquid fuel engine. I think that would be, yeah, I think that's going to work. We'll definitely do that. So that's what we're going to do in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Kerbal Space Program. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. It looks like the next launch we do is going to be a night launch. If you're watching this on Twitch, thumbs up and a follow, please. That would be really, really appreciated. Unless I've already got my affiliate scheme, which I probably haven't. But if you do want to subscribe, do let me know. And if you can afford to do so, please support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. Your support would be massively, massively appreciated. It would help me out a huge amount. So do go check that one out, and you will get access to my Discord server where there's a lot of great stuff happening. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time in Kerbal Space Program.